Hey sparklers, so I decided to film a get ready with me video even though it's like 4:30 in the afternoon. But this is pretty much what I do every day for work. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got this cool like bun thingy because my hair is so like not with it. But anyway. So the first thing I normally do is I use my Proactiv Green Tea Moisturizer and I put this all over my face. And with this product, a little bit literally goes a long way. Like, that's probably going to be a little much. It's really important to moisturize your skin, not only because it's a barrier between your skin and the products that you're going to be putting on your face, especially if you have acne prone skin. I did used to work for Proactiv or whatnot, so I have a lot of Proactiv products and probably know more than the average person on acne. We normally used to tell people to use this for a nighttime moisturizer. I use it for the morning and night because most of my concealers and stuff like that have an SPF, so I'm typically good to go with those. Next, I'm going to be using my SheerCover Base Perfector. It smoothes imperfections, minimizes pores, and it's non-comedogenic. And this little tube has lasted so long. I just kind of like, my husband says it's like I'm putting on frosting on a toaster strudel. And this literally, like, you can feel your skin feel so much better after you do this, the moisturizer and this. Okay. Next, I'm going to be spraying a tiny bit of my MAC Fix Plus setting spray. Oh, it feels so good. Then I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralize Foundation in NW20 and my Real Techniques. This is the contour brush, but with the NW20 or the new Mineralize Foundation, you want to be very light with your hand. Good. I make sure to put some on my ears, especially when my hair is pulled back like it is. Put a little too much on the chin. With this foundation, I have used other foundations, and I prefer to do this one first versus like doing eyes first, then foundations kind of thing. Oops, sorry. Okay. So you can see it's still very much streaky. So I go with my fingers and blend down and out. And just do that all over. Move the camera. Oops. Move the camera slightly. Okay. Then I'm going to use my a couple of my MAC products. I did get the little samples of them first, just because I actually ended up getting like 3 or 4 of these, so it's a little just a sample of it, just because it is a newer foundation and I didn't know how it was going to react to my skin. So far so good, so I'm probably going to buy the full size product of that because I'm totally in love. Next I'm going to use my Studio Finish Concealer in NW25. And I'm going to use a tiny, tiny brush. I have this Essential Beauties eyeliner brush. And just put a little bit of the product on the end of it. And then I'm just covering up a couple blemishes. And then putting it right under my eyes. Then I'm going to figure out what exactly I'm going to do with my eyes. I'm going to use my Sephora Professionals Brow Comb number 11, and I'm just going to brush my brows. I'm not going to fill them in today. When I normally fill them in, I use my... Hi! Sorry for that little awkward pause. Next, what I'm going to do is put my E.L.F. eyelid primer, obviously, on my eyelids. This is like $1 at Target. I really love it. And then next, I'm going to use my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. Just put a little bit on my finger. And then right over my lid. And I'm going to go all the way up to my brow. Next, I'm going to do my eyes, obviously. I'm using MAC Jest and MAC Mythology. Just is this lighter shade here, and then this is Mythology. To apply Just, I'm going to use my Sephora Professionals All Over Shadow Brush. It's a really thick, rounded brush. And then I'm going to pat that on my eyelid. It's a really pretty color. Then I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush and I'm going to hit some of the Mythology into my crease. Sometimes I do a little bit of a darker crease, sometimes a lighter crease. It's literally a day-by-day, daily thing. Then I'm going to, if I find it, un moment. Then I'm going to set my eyebrows with the Maybelline Clear Great Lash Mascara. Just because it says mascara doesn't mean it's not, you can't use it on your brow. So just to keep my brows in place, you can see, though it does get really dirty depending on if you're using like a pencil, a powder, stuff like that. This is all from using like powders. So just be wary, it is going to get a little yucky after a little bit of time. Next, I'm going to do my wing liner. I use Sephora, what is your name? It doesn't have a name. It has a color, but not a name. Well, it looks like this. It's number 1 Nor Black. And it's just, this is the applicator, and this is the product. And then, for wing liner, I just, trying not to block it, triangle down using my bottom waterline. Fill that in, and then create the line on my lashes. I'm going to pull away from the camera for a second. like so. Now I always start with the intention of having a small wing, and somehow either one of my eyes or I just like oopsie and I end up with a bigger wing, but I like it. And it's much easier to start small and build that big wing than it is to have a larger wing and try to blend it down or make it smaller. And just and then connect the triangle and the line. Next, I'm going to use my SheerCover loose powder in Latte. When you purchase the SheerCover kit, you get this little thing where here goes your powder and then here's your brush. I keep this in my purse just to keep it all together. And it makes it really easy, especially when if you're traveling on the go, if you just want to freshen up, just to have your powder and everything, and you're not having to have like the brush and the powder and so that's my makeup. Then I'm going to spray it again with my Studio Fix and then my Urban Decay setting spray. Mementos. I dropped it on the floor. Oops. Okay. I always do my sprays after I apply my eyeshadow. That way my eyeshadow sticks a little more. It's just what I personally do. Not everybody does it, but again, it's just my personal preference. Then I'm going to go my brush. My brush. Aha! Using my Sephora round smudge, and then using just first go under my waterline. About halfway. Both, and then tapping in with Mythology and hitting again on both. Not sure if the camera is going to pick that up at all. Then I'm going to take my blush, which I'm not quite sure, but what I did want to show you guys is this is MAC bronzing powder in Refined Gold. You can see I broke the pan, or oops, right there, broke the pan earlier. It's a really like nice bronzy color. It does have gold shimmer. You can do that, or if you have a blush that, if you don't want quite an extreme bronzing, if you have a blush like this is MAC's Trace Gold. It's a sheer tone. It does have some shimmer to it. You could use either one of these as a bronzer. You don't always have to. Let me show you it. You don't always have to go with a bronzer. You could use just about any color that's darker than your own skin. Stop dropping stuff. I use either my E.L.F. complexion brush or my Expert face brush, mostly because I've been using my contour brush for my foundation. So I'm going to just get a little of my, I'm going to be using the Trace Gold and down the cheekbones, and on the hairline. Now I double contour sometimes, so I'm then going to go with a little bit of the Refined Gold. And just contour slightly. I'm not one for a lot of, let me step back. not one for a lot of face stuff. Okay, next I have the Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. Looks like this. You can see I still have the little applicator thing. Probably just take that out. Then I'm using my expert face brush and just tapping it on, tap off the excess. And I put my blush on, depending on the color, depending on the day, completely different each time. So I just kind of did that. And I'm going to take my MAC 87, and blend that together. Perfect. Then going to put some lashes on. I have the MAC, what number are you guys? 33. And then my Duo Eyelash Adhesive Glue. I use the, I think this is black, but it's like the dark tone. It's the one in the pink box. I'm just going to, a little bit. Oops. First, take my Great Lash Mascara. I just got this, and then just testing this one out. Just give my lashes a quick little coat. So you can stop there. I want lashes, so I'm going to put lashes on. And it's funny because I used to never like lashes. And then my mom started getting really sparse really sparse eyelashes. So she started wearing a lot more falsies and stuff like that. And so she used to actually put the like dramatic, like drag queen fabulous ones on me, and I was never one for the lashes. And then I went to MAC and had my Latin lover, he put some lashes on me, and they looked really natural and I loved them. So I use tweezers because that's just what's easier for me. This isn't going to work, so we might have to use our fingers for this one. I'm going to pause the video, put the lashes on, and I'll be right back. Lashes! Okay, then I'm going to use, I don't want that much color on my lips, so I'm going to be using my Baby Lips in Cherry Me. Also, the Color Whispers in Mauve would be really cute. So that's it. So it's really simple, not that much. Of course, if you don't have certain products, you don't have to use them. Just use whatever you're comfortable with. Like Jest and, sorry, I'm right by a window and I saw somebody run across. Jest and Mythology is like a very basic, almost pinky colors. So you can find these in just about every palette. And then like the blushes, same thing. Foundations, always use foundation. That's great for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I am trying to get started back into the YouTube thing. But you can always follow the blog at thelacqueredlatina.com. I have the link posted down below. And you can stalk me on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr every now and then, Pinterest, stuff like that. So I hope to see you guys. Bye!